Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Very excited today because today is the official launch of the new Conquest games mode. So if we go over to the Galactic Battle table right here, we should be able to take a look at this brand new mode of the game. Okay, there we are, Conquest. So they're giving us 2 weeks to complete this. So you'll need to prove your worth by completing easier difficulties, okay, before you can move on to the harder ones. That makes sense. Higher difficulties have stricter requirements before you can access them, but then you also get greater rewards. That makes sense. Okay, so the hard difficulty, so the normal difficulty is basically beginner up to 2 million, and the hard difficulty is 4 million GP plus, but they're actually recommending 5 million galactic power. My galactic power, as you can see, is just over 3 million, so I would not even qualify for the hard difficulty, even if I'd already completed normal. Wow. Okay, on the left you can access sectors which unlock in sequence. On the right, you have information related to your progress in the event. At the end of each sector, you have to defeat a boss before you can move on to the next center. Hit the info button to see the boss squad and more information about the enemies you'll face. Take a look at the challenges that await you. Once you're ready, select commit unless you're afraid of the challenge. Okay, so a lot of information here. A lot of information on the screen. So this first sector, there's a Traya boss, and it's old Republic Sith that you'll be facing there. So that's quite nice. It gives you the breakdown, gear level 12, their bonuses, and the various Zetas. And then as you move through, it looks like they get more difficult. So that's a Mando squad, and they're all at Relic 1. And then, okay, so Darth Revan squad. And okay, then we move up to Galactic Legends at the end there. So Sith, Eternal Emperor, and Grand Master Luke, Jedi Master Luke. I always misname him. Okay, but it looks like the rewards get higher as you go up, but the difficulties do as well. So it's normal difficulty on the side there. These are some feats. Okay, so various feats. So a little bit like the challenges, Galactic Challenges. You've got various feats that you can win throughout this event. So right now this isn't looking anything like it did in the promo videos. I was kind of expecting, so that's the reward crates. Okay, so that's the basic reward crate that I guess you get right at the beginning. Oh, I can't see the inventory unless I commit. So looks like I don't actually have any options here. I just have to, yeah, I mean, I don't have any option. I just got to commit. This is the only one available. There we go. So now I can enter sector 1, the only thing that's open to me. So let's take a look in there. Ah, this is what I was expecting. Okay. So this is the sector map now, and we fight through the sector to get to that boss at the end. Looks like Traya is at the end there, and you're picking a path to go through. So there's several different types of nodes to complete the map: combat missions, scavenger missions, and disc stockpiles. Scavengers are hidden throughout the map, and some nodes are hidden from view until you get closer to them. Okay, that makes sense. It's like a sensor kind of range so you can see what's up ahead. Wow, there's a lot to take in here. So this is sector 1, 0 out of 66 of those credits, and this is a data disk stockpile. Okay, so I'm adding these to my squad to give them this boost, I guess. So these are various boosts that I can give: protection, recovery, and then here, health recovery, potency calibration, and caustic emissions. Interesting. So I'm choosing a path, and then do I get all of these, or do I just choose one? So basically, okay, in each one I can kind of choose whether I want offense or defense, basically. Am I buffing myself, or am I debuffing the enemy squad? You know, I think I'm going to go aggressive. Yeah, I think I'm going to debuff the enemy squad. Caustic emissions, I'm going to give burning and damage over time effect to my enemy at the beginning of the battle for 2 turns. Okay, so data discs can help you overcome difficult battles. Data discs you pick up remain in your inventory for the rest of the event and disappear before the next conquest. Remember to equip them. Okay, each data disc has a data capacity. You need to stay within the limit, but try different combinations. So there's a small tax of conquest. Okay, credits for swapping those out. Of course, there has to be some monetization in there somewhere. So I've put that in there. Data discs equipped 1 of 12. Okay, consumables are consumables. These are powerful items that will push the strength of your squad. You can have each category active at a time, but they disappear. Okay, so they disappear at the end of the conquest. Okay, oh, looks like I have to... Okay, so I have to hit confirm before I've got that on there. It looks like I don't have any consumables, so I'm just going to activate this data disk and take it from there. So that means I think I should be burning the enemy. There we go, at the beginning of the battle, and I've selected my path. So, next choice, Ewoks. Ooh, Ewoks or First Order. Ewoks or First Order. And everyone looks to be gear 12. This is the easy path. So if you're really early at the beginning of the game, I guess you just won't be able to do this. Interesting. It's kind of cool that they've geared this toward the later stage of the game. So I'm going to go for Ewoks. It looks like they've just auto-populated that with my most powerful characters, which I do not want that hodgepodge. Ewoks. Who shall I use to take down Ewoks? Yeah, I think I might go for Padme. What's this little bar on the bottom here? This 100% plus... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I could just click on that and get some information about it, but I cannot. This is going to take way too long to scroll through there. Just going to reselect the squad. Okay, looks like a health bar or something in addition to the regular health bar. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Okay, so, I mean, this is just a regular battle, right? These are even the regular backgrounds that we're used to. Everything about this looks normal. I think I'm going to take out 3PO. I don't want him giving all those buffs. Bye-bye 3PO. Nice, Padme. So, yeah, this is fun. I mean, it's another way to play some battles, but yeah, I guess if you're a beginning player, this just... I don't even know when this opens up, actually. Maybe this isn't accessible to beginning players, but this is... I kind of really like that this is quite purposefully a mid to late game thing. Content for players who are a little more advanced, because I don't even qualify for that hard level. So awesome. So I got 10 credits and 3 out of 3 on those sector thingies there. And this is, wow, this is huge. Look at all that way I've got to go before I reach Traya at the end there. This is massive. And those Jawas, I guess, are the scavengers. So next choice, Resistance or Night Sisters. I'm going to go Night Sisters, but I am not going to use Padme to take out the Night Sisters. I think I'm just going to bring in my Empire squad. There we go. They should make short work of the Night Sisters, I think. Alright, let's do this, Vader. Boom. It's Talzin Mark 1. Not even got old Daka to deal with here, so that's pretty good. Bye-bye Initiate. Boom, bye-bye Ventress. See if we can get a stun. Perfect. We don't even need to fracture, I don't think. Let's do the AoE. Boom. Boom. Oh, okay, miss, but a stun. Boom. Nice. Okay, another 3-star victory for the Empire. Nice, this is going well so far. So, another choice, I guess, just to work out how I go forward here. This is going to be a real endeavor to get through all of these. So Phoenix or Bounty Hunters. Wow. Okay, and there's some Jedi there. Phoenix again. Okay, so it's a little bit repetitive. This is going to be just a real undertaking to get through this. I mean, that's why they've given us 2 weeks, I guess. I'm pleased they've given us 2 weeks. It's going to take a while. I think I'm going to go Phoenix. And... so that bar's dropping. I only just noticed to pay attention to that. That's the stamina mechanic they were talking about. That white bar at the bottom of the screen there is dropping. So maybe I'm wasting, actually, my top team by using them again here. Because I really did not need this team to cut through Phoenix. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's making it very easy. Vader's going to almost single-handedly do this, but... maybe that was a waste. They're going to be down to like 80% stamina, I think. Ooh, little chopper hanging on there, but boom, victory is ours. Okay, so another 10 of those credity things for that credit store. I guess I should switch teams. Okay, maybe I'll go to that scavenger. I'm definitely not gonna go all the way through. I don't want this to be like a 2-hour video. But I think I'm gonna try and get to that scavenger node just so we can take a look and kind of see what that looks like. I've got another kind of data disk one to go just there. Oh, okay, so I've got a data disk. Just jumping right over this data disk right here. Okay, insatiable, so that's allied units gain health, steel, and defense. Potency, whenever an enemy resists a debuff, we gain potency and power. Allied units gain 20% offense and critical damage. I'm just going to go for that one. I'm not really paying much attention to this. I'm sure this is actually an awesome mechanic. I know I'm brushing over it right now, but I think you can do some really great theory crafting, I bet, taking all of this into account. Yeah, so they're down to 80% on their stamina now. So I don't want to waste them. I'm going to bring in a new team here. Who should I bring in to take out the Resistance? Yeah, sure. Let's go CLS. Let's go CLS, but I'm gonna sub out Chewie. I'm going to stick in R2 instead. There we go. Boom. So this is interesting because I bet by the end of the map, by the time I get to Treya, I'll have some units that are kind of wasted or very low on power, so maybe I'll have to start on stamina rather. So maybe I'll have to start kind of swapping units in and out and get some ragtag, interesting teams going. Also, that's only one sector of 5. So on one hand, I'm pleased they're giving us kind of 2 weeks to do this, but also 5 sectors. I mean, potentially this would take a really long time. You know what this is reminding me of, and maybe that's partly the background on the big kind of sector map they've got there, but it's kind of reminding me of the raids, the Alliance raids in Marvel Strike Force, but these are a kind of single player version. It's like you're doing a whole raid all by yourself, which is kind of cool, but kind of overwhelming. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is both, I think this is both more and less than I was expecting. On one hand, it's a very cool new dimension to the game. On the other hand, this is going to get kind of repetitive. I mean, already we can see a lot of the teams are repeating themselves that I'm up against in this sector. I'm just going to get rid of Jedi Training Ray. Boom. R2 stunned you to death. Embarrassing. Boom. But already this is kind of getting repetitive, rather. So I can see how, on one hand, there's some great theory crafting to go to kind of work on. On the other hand, I could see this also getting kind of dull. I wonder if they'll introduce a sim at some point somehow, but then you couldn't sim them if you've not completed them. I don't quite know how that would work. Let's go for potency. As I said, I'm not really paying that much attention to this, but you know, I do think this is really interesting. Okay, so night system. So see, super repetitive. What was I just saying? Super. Oh, but look, some interesting teams there. On the other side of this, Grievous and Coyote Mundi there as well. So interesting. Let's see how we go. Jedi Knight Revan to take on the Night Sisters this time. Let's take out Old Daka as quickly as possible. Old Daka number 1 down. Old Daka number 2 down. Oh, I didn't notice that they've got that stealthy one there. That is annoying. Okay, so maybe this wasn't the best choice of teams to go up against the Night Sisters, actually, because you really want someone with... I should have either taken her out before she could stealth like that, or I need good AoEs. I've got 2 AoEs here. I've got Yoda's and Revan's, so we're not actually going to be in that much trouble, but it's going to be annoying. The worst thing is when you're stuck with a team without AoEs and it just times out because the zombie will keep respawning, and that Night Sister, I don't remember which one it is, Night Sister Acolyte or Initiate, whichever one it is that stealths like that and then has the bow, she'll just stay stealthed, and you can never attack her, and the zombie is just respawning. But what we want to do, boom, drop those AoEs to get rid of her. Nice. Boom. So it doesn't look like there's any new backgrounds at the minute. They're just kind of recycling the backgrounds, but it's still cool to see them. Okay, so I've got a little notice down here at the bottom. What is that? Okay, so there are, yep, you're building up those to get the new reward crates, but you can actually open some things up as you go. Interesting. Or completing feats, yeah. So I can claim these. I've got these little, boom, some extra shipbuilding materials, some credits, and some gold as well. Nice. So the crates, this is the basic crate there, crate number 2, crate number 3. Oh, that's where you get your Razor Crest shards. And whoa, look at all that gear, 12. So 4 Razor Crest shards. Okay, and it's a 145 unlock. But that was some nice gear. So these rewards look pretty good. So maybe this is worth doing. Okay, do I want to take on Grievous? Or do I want to take on Jedi clones with Kaidimundi? I think we're going to go for the Jedi just for some fun, because I've actually never fought against Kaidimundi before. So let's see how this goes. I don't think they can stand up to the Empire. Although, so we've already got rid of 5s, but Rex did some real damage there to Vader. Ouch. Okay, boom. Boom. I was worried for a second there when Rex took off all of Vader's protection. That was brutal. Okay, so the scavenger node. Let's take a look, because we're less than halfway there. This is a big deal. 23 out of 66. We've got a long way to go. Wow, so this is some pretty neat gear. Oh, that's the one I've just done. Yeah, so why is this? Oh, because I've got to commit to it? Okay, but this is my only option. Presumably in future there'll be other options, different scavengers or ways to go around them, but I don't have a choice here. So commit to it. This is nice gear. Look at this. Look at this level 12 gear right here. This is nice, and some of it I actually need. But also it's not cheap. So you're spending credits, but also crystals. So you can either spend the credits, the Conquest credits, or you can spend crystals to get this gear. There's some really good gear here. This is pretty cool. It's a cool new way to get gear, but I don't know what I'm going to do, because this is not cheap. I've only got 60 of those things, so I need these visors. I need these here to go for the Royal Guard, because I'm busy getting the Royal Guard to gear 13 so that I can relic him for Sith Eternal Emperor. So I do need those, but I've only got enough for 5. But I need 11 more of them. So I don't have enough to get that more expensive one right there. So I'd have to spend crystals if I wanted to completely fill that right now. I mean, 5's still better than nothing. Some of this other gear I need here too, though. Some of those armor breastplates or whatever they were. Must have been further up. Wow, that's pretty cool gear. And it looks like maybe I can just play through. Can I go back? I wonder if I can go back and purchase things from him after I've gone through it. Looks like maybe I can, which is pretty cool. You know, so I think I'm going to end this video here. I don't think I'm going to buy anything from that scavenger just yet. That gear is super tempting. It's way better than I thought it was going to be, but it's also kind of pricey. So I think I need to put some actual thought into it before I decide what I want to buy. I'm going to end the video here. Otherwise, I think this is going to turn into like an hour-long video of me slowly slogging through Conquests and then potentially failing to beat Traya at the end there, because she can be pretty tough sometimes. But first glance, first reaction to this event, considering that this is, you know, the first time I've ever played it. This is only a little short video here. I've only got a few battles in. But I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed. I think this is actually pretty cool. I'm not incredibly excited about it. I'm not sitting here like super jazzed up. I think maybe, as I said, this could get really repetitive, especially since this is one of 5 sectors, and potentially one of 10 sectors, I guess, if there are 5 in the hard difficulty as well. Though obviously I can't do that, but some people will. They'll go all the way through all 5 on normal, and then all the way through all 5 on hard as well. So this is a huge new game mode. I have to say that since I've been playing the game just about 2 years now, this is easily the biggest game change that they've made in terms of the actual play. Obviously they've done huge things in terms of adding new characters, changing the shard economy. Things like that are massive. The rework of Vader, but this is a really big change to the way the actual game, oh, relics, of course, adding relics in was a big change, but this, anyway, keep contradicting myself, but no, back to my main point. This is the biggest game change, I think, that I've seen during my time playing this game. It's a completely new way to play Galaxy of Heroes, and I kind of like that it seems to be geared more toward the late stage players, toward the end stage players. I mean, I can kind of barely do this here. I feel like I could run out of steam before I meet Trey. Now, obviously, I'm a mid-level player, and I'm very clear about that in my videos. It's why I make these videos. I'm a mid-level player, and I like making videos at that level. I make them for you guys at that level, so you're not just seeing top-tier players, but I've still got 3 million galactic power. I mean, that's not nothing, right? That's a relatively decent squad. As I said, I've been playing it for almost 2 years now, and there's no way. I mean, obviously, I don't qualify for hard, and I'm not even sure I could get through all 5 sectors. I actually doubt that I could. So this is a massive game update. I'll be really excited to hear what you guys think about it. I'd love to see your comments down below. I think that's it for me today. I may come back and make another video later in the week if and when I make it to Treya, but that is all for now. First impressions, color me impressed. I think this is pretty cool, and I'm actually excited to see how it develops. I think I'm definitely going to get some gear from that scavenger, but what do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts, comments down below. If you have enjoyed this video, found it interesting, please consider giving it a like and a thumbs up. That all helps. And while you're here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I drop new Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force videos every week. That is all for Liam Aiden gameplay today. This has been your first introductory look at the new Conquests game mode. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, look after each other. And remember, the Force will be with you always.